Hey guys, Jeff the Zoo Guy. We're going to talk about some giant animals now, and I love talking about snakes, so let's talk about some giant snakes. You don't get much bigger than this. Look at that. Burmese Python from Asia. Talk about beautiful. Holy cow. Now, I got to tell you, I think Burmese Pythons are one of the more beautiful snakes. I think their scale quality is just incredible. Look how shiny they are, and that's why people think snakes are slimy or wet, because they reflect the light and make them look wet, but they're not. They're actually very dry and very smooth. Now, this particular young fella here is actually shedding right now, which is why you may notice his eyes are gray. He's not blind. They just actually shed their eye caps as well, and so they turn that gray color, and then he'll just crawl right out of his skin. Now, Burmese pythons are called constrictors. And the reason that is, these guys constrict or squeeze their prey. So what's going to happen is, say he finds a rabbit he wants to eat. He's going to reach out and he's going to grab that rabbit. He's going to wrap around it. And every time that rabbit takes in a breath of air, he's going to get tighter and tighter until that rabbit can't breathe anymore and then suffocates. A lot of people think that it's possible, too, that it's not just suffocation that kills the rabbit, but possibly cardiac arrest or a heart attack. The point is that rabbit's dead. What he's going to do next, he's going to open his mouth and he's going to swallow that rat down. Now, because these guys take so long to digest their food, they can go several months and possibly even several years without eating, because it takes them so long to get that food from one end to the other. And that's a long way for a snake of this size. This guy here is about 12 feet long, weighs about 75 pounds, and some of the biggest burms, they can actually be upwards of 200, possibly even 300 pounds. So just incredible. And I want to talk about another snake that's in this exhibit with me. It's called a reticulated python. Now, reticulated pythons are incredible giants as well. And I got to tell you, this snake that you're looking at, it can actually be upwards of, get this, 25 feet long. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, finally, you may notice his tongue coming out every now and then. He's not being mean. He's not sticking his tongue out blowing raspberries to you. He's just smelling the air. And obviously, these guys smell with their tongue, not with their nose, like you and I do. But listen, I have to thank Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo for access to these unbelievable snakes. They work these guys, I mean, they're really great with these snakes, and you can see just how calm this little guy is. But listen, from Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo, I got to thank him for, again, giving me access. Until next time, I am Jeff the Zoo Guy. I'll see you at the zoo.